get into fights with your partner? Do you find it hard to forgive your partner because of their mistakes? Does the thought of breakup or divorce pass through your mind now and then? Do you feel like a failure for not being able to manage your love life? If you do, then let me tell you that this is not your failure. This is not your fault. In this video, I will share why your relationship deserves many more chances before you call it quits. Someone aptly said that life is a roller coaster. You feel great thrills when you reach the highs and feel extraordinarily fearful and insecure when you head towards lows. Hence, one must know the importance and method of fastening a seatbelt on a ride called life. However, no one tells us about this when we are kids, especially from where I belong. Most parents, teachers, and family members ask us to focus on scoring high in academic subjects. They do not talk about the other realities of life. No one tells us how to dream big. No one tells us to take risks. No one tells us how to manage relationships and challenging situations. No one tells us how to overcome failures in love life. And most importantly, nobody tells us how to live a happy life. We are grilled to study well throughout our childhood to acquire respectful jobs. However, the education systems miserably fail to imbibe critical life skills to live a stress-free and fulfilling life. One of the critical skills one must possess is to manage relationships. An unhappy romantic relationship will undoubtedly impact other areas of your life. It will keep you in lower states most of the time. You will find yourself battling with yourself. However, the skill of managing love relationships can help you sense the joy of accomplishment and peace. It took me 5 years of marriage, including 1 year of separation, to realize how miserable one could be in their love life and how uncoiled ego battles could have been avoided before I rescued my marriage from divorce. In this video, I'll guide you through the tried and true proven techniques that you can learn and apply immediately to better your love relationship and even your marriage. To start rescuing the relationship, you need to come to terms with yourself. The succeeding simplest secrets will help you master your love life. Number 1, build a healthy relationship. Always remember that it takes two to tango. With this, everything will stay in balance and neither of you will feel deprived of something because you will fill each other's needs. A healthy relationship also depends on your and your partner's spiritual and mental health. Spirituality is related to how a particular person treats others. For example, if you're loving and kind to others, that only indicates that you're spiritually sound. Given that a relationship is a growth and unified interaction of two persons, each person's spiritual health is essential. Mental health is how a person treats and views himself. For example, suppose a person does not have a good relationship with themselves. In that case, they will not be able to contribute to a healthy and lasting relationship with anyone else. In a nutshell, a healthy relationship is essential only because it will make you a better person and you can make the lives of others better too. When people learn to love themselves, they will love the people around them in return. Number 2, understanding the problems. One of the main differences that both partners face in the relationship is the way they solve problems. Typically, they approach resolution from different angles. For example, when women face a particular issue, they open it up to other people at great length. They will visit their girlfriends and discuss the conflict and solicit input and pieces of advice. On the contrary, men prefer to keep the problems to themselves and think deeply about how they will find a solution to it. Another significant difference in understanding the relationship is that sometimes women discuss matters they do not want help with or advice for. They just want to get the burden off their chest. For men, this is strange. This is a strange concept. Most men have a purpose in talking about something. When men open about a particular problem, it is to solve it. So men don't understand why women want to keep talking about something without doing or saying anything to solve it. Men, the next time you want to respond naturally during a discussion about a specific problem, just listen and try to understand your partner. In doing so, you will be able to avoid fights and any misunderstandings in your relationships. Number 3, consistent quality communication. Misunderstandings, disagreements, and poor communication skills can be the primary sources of distance and fits of anger. So it's imperative to develop your communication skills in your love life. Here is how you do it. Number 1 is to stay focused. To have a healthy communication with your partner, do not bring up the hurts and problems from the past. Number 2 is listen very carefully. While it may be difficult on your part, you have to listen to whatever your partner is talking about. Don't dare to interrupt and don't be defensive. Number 3, know your partner's point of view. People always want to be understood and heard. So know your partner's point of view so that they feel heard. In return, they will do the same to you. Number 4, react to criticism with empathy. When your partner criticizes you, listening to your partner's pain and reacting with empathy to their feelings is crucial. Of course, you also have to figure out what is right in what they're saying, as it can be a valuable detail for you. Number 5, admit what's yours. Learn to admit when you do something wrong. Doing so will also inspire your partner to react kindly. So it would help you understand each other and figure out the right solution in that problem. Number 6, search for compromise. Instead of attempting to win the argument, search for the right solution that is favorable for both of you. Now back to secret number 4, change your negative mindset. If you're the kind of person who thinks negatively towards the people around you and your partner, it is you who has a problem, not them. To change your negative mindset, you must have sound spiritual and mental health. You also need to trust your partner. When they tell you that they love you, believe them. Know your partner even more to confirm your doubts instead of feeling ashamed of yourself for accusing them of something they do not do. Secret number 5, you can only change yourself. The relationship itself is not the problem, but the people in the relationship. This is the reason why you have to figure out what's wrong with you and change it. However, this is not something you can do overnight. It requires time, patience, and self-control. To achieve this, you need to come to terms with yourself and admit your mistakes. To put it simply, you need to forget about your pride by sending it to hell. Mind you, changing yourself is something that must be done one step at a time. Please don't force yourself, because it could lead to self-destruction as well. Now, secret number 6, learn how to be considerate. Being considerate means accepting excuses and learning to say it's okay, mainly when your partner has made an unintentional mistake. Nobody is perfect and all people make mistakes. In a relationship, you are not always right and your partner is not always wrong. Both of you are responsible in the way or other if any problem or conflict arises. The $1 million question is, why do you have to be considerate? The answer to this question is simple: to save your relationship. By being considerate, you're not giving your partner a chance to commit a mistake again, but giving your relationship another chance. Now, secret number 7, big no to advice from friends and family. From my personal observation, all of us are consumed by one or the other emotional illnesses in life, like anger, grief, ego, frustration, insecurity, anxiety, worry, regret, etc. Anyone going through any of these emotional illnesses shares the information with us. The information shared will be colored in that emotion and we will suck in the information as it is. The advice they render is according to their capacity and belief system, and it could change one's destiny, leading to breakup and divorces. Suppose someone has a belief system of not forgiving a person after they cheated on them. They would advise you not to forgive. Even if the listener has the capacity and power to forgive and change their family 360 degrees and get back to a happy family, the advice received, you should not forgive, became instrumental in playing the destiny of the people of that family. In the end, You and your partner will still be the ones to decide to save your relationship or not. You may reach out to an unbiased and mature individual to guide you both on how to make the right choices and how to deal with your problems. If you feel like your relationship is already impossible to fix because several things have already happened, don't give up so easily. Just implement these simple secrets and master your love life. Thank you.